No question about it. Don't let the Hawks move quickly out of their end and through center ice. Hawks shoot it down the ice, touched by Featherstone, and it's icing against Chicago. Some of the fans here felt that Gilbert touched the puck first, and Featherstone is angry. He doesn't like the fact that he was dumped, and Larmer says, look, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. And Larmer and Featherstone trying to get at each other right now.
Well, Gilbert's actually, excuse me, Ken, I think Gilbert's the one who actually tripped him off.
In the first period, Yanni shoots it back in for Chicago. Robert Dirk plays it in the corner to Paul Cavallini. Pass up the middle for Mahar. Partial break. Cutting in, and he can't get a shot. There'll be a penalty. The puck kept out. Now a chance for Gino Cavallini, and he's checked before he can get a shot. But the Hawks are going to pick up a 2-minute tripping penalty. Now at the other end, Robert Dirk involved in a fight, and not only involved in one, he's the winner of a fight in one of the quickest decisions in heavyweight history. Before any eyes can focus on the match, Mike Hudson is beaten badly by Robert Dirk. So at one end of Chicago Stadium, which has seen its share of historic heavyweight fights, as the Blues shoot at the length of the ice, Conroy back to touch it. Icing is the call. Then Oates mixing it up with McGill a bit, and the linesmen separate the pair. Bob Pulford, the general manager of the Hawks, admitting that he's in the market for a goalie. Oates and McGill still very hot, but they're at a long distance. And the word, of course, still is that the Hawks are interested in Greg Millen and also interested in the Flyers' Ken Reagan. Now Kelly Chase is on the ice, and there'll be some penalties now. Of course, that's Chase's role, John, no question. They don't want Oates to get in a battle with a fellow like Bob McGill. Let Chase go out and at least do the talking, if nothing else.
Well, you can't let your good players get bumped around, and Kelly Chase certainly won't let that happen.
Paul McLean has the other. Troy Murray has scored the Chicago goal. That goal tied it at 1. Blues clear it out of their own end. There's a penalty coming up. Now a fight. Lawler and Dwayne Sutter. Sutter's a little tougher. Lawler's a little younger. They're both about the same size, and they're feeling each other out. Clutching, grabbing. Lawler gets Sutter's jersey, gets a right in. Oh, then Dwayne Sutter connects. As Sutter loses his helmet, Sutter connects again with a right. There's a third right, and Lawler wisely pushes Sutter down, and they like it here in Chicago. Dwayne Sutter and Mike Lawler. It is trite, I agree, to say it's a playoff atmosphere, but that best describes the way things are here tonight.
Well, Brian's younger brother, Dwayne, the captain of the Hawks, I have a feeling he did that to shake up his team, and Brian knows it more than anyone because he did it so often when he was captain of the St. Louis Blues.
15 seconds to go. Long shot wide. Momesso takes out Graham heavily. Then Creighton misses a check. Momesso throws his weight around a bit. Referee Bill McCreary says, let's stop things here. Then Momesso wants to get at Van Dorp, I believe, and Creighton steps in. And everybody has been on edge throughout this first period. Creighton and Momesso really having words, and they are two big, tough customers. Also Van Dorp, of course, he is known for that style of play. You got to like Momesso. He's not only scored goals, played well all year, he has been a very physical player, and without any question, one of the main enforcers on this team.
To center, long slap shot off the glass. Wilson in after it on left wing. He gets it free. Now Brett Hull gets the puck in the slot. He was knocked flying by Lemieux with a big open ice hit. And the Blues control again. Here is Brett Hull. After that tough hit on him, he'll dump it in. Conroy back in the far corner. He's bumped by Momesso. A big hit. And a very large collision. Now Momesso drops his gloves with Van Dorp. And here we go. Van Dorp gets the right loose. Now Momesso comes back. And he's doing a good job against the Blackhawks resident tough guy, Wayne Van Dorp. And now the two fighters getting very close. Momesso a right hand. Now he falls a bit. even match between Momesso and Van Dorp.
And John, in that first period, after the Blues got the commanding lead, I thought the Hawks were taking the body much more, as they did in that recent game at the arena. Here in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds, the Hawks are trying to hit everything that they possibly can, and they're beginning to take advantage, being so physical. The Blues looking in the second period here a little gun-shy, and somebody had to go out there and stand up. And again, it was Momesso. He went out there and threw a great check, and that caused the Blackhawks to get a little upset. But you've got to do that. But you can't get knocked around all night long. And look at this. Momesso says to Conroy, you're going to come up the wing, you're going to get hit. And, of course, Van Dorp takes exception. Each team a man short.
Well, Paul Cavallini a drive off the face-off. That's stopped by Cloutier, and then in the far corner, Kelly Chase is knocked down, or rather Tuttle.
Dave Manson of the Hawks, who's facing his third NHL suspension for biting Scott Stevens' hand Tuesday night, will get a slashing penalty. He gets up, play is stopped, and he slashes Paul McLean. Bill McCreary, the referee, sees it. You're gone for 2. Michel Mongeau came up after having 80 points with Peoria, the leading scorer in the International Hockey League. He holds it like a veteran. He feathers it like a veteran, and Zezel tips it home. A pretty play, and then you can see the price Zezel pays. Yanni just happens to come down with a cross-check on the back of Zezel's helmet. But this is not for the faint of heart here tonight.
Pushing behind the goal. Well, the Blues scored, Ken, but McCreary not helping the announcers here and on the ice. Riendo now kicks the puck to the near corner. Brindamore bumped hard by Roenick as those two rookies collide. Now it's shot behind the Blues goal. Roenick there. Gets it in front. Riendo side of the goal. They score! Roenick again! It's 5-4!
Roenick tries to slam Brindamore down. Who do you think's the strongest player here? No question, Brindamore. Upends Ron Wilson, who ends up lying on the puck. And now the trouble really begins. The Blues are in first place, tied with Chicago. And Brian Sutter is happy as any coach can be.